Alright, welcome back. So we have learned everything about the functions that we needed to know. However, we it is actually quite a lot of content, and hence it will be better if you perform some small exercises first. Like I'm going to tell you three things that you can do to practice, and you will try those out. They will take you time. They will take you some time because this is one of them actually requires good knowledge of some other concept too, which you have studied. Don't worry, but you'll have to figure that out by yourself, right? So that may take a little time, but this will actually help you get clear with the concepts. So this is your exercise. Basically, these are three different functions and three different exercises. You could do them in separate files, you could do them in the same file. It doesn't matter. But the basic thing is that you have to make three functions, right? First, we'll count the A's in a given string, which you will get from the user from a prompt, right? So you will give a prompt, the user will enter a string, and you will print out on the console the amount of A's that are in the string, right? Second is factorial. So if somebody here is not aware of what factorial is, then basically factorial of 5 would be, let's say, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? Factorial of 27 would be 27 into 26 into 25 into 24, so on until into 1, right? So basically factorial of any number is 1 into 2 into 3 into so on until that number included, right? So you have to make a function for that, and so this basically will require you to use something more than just a function. And I'll give you a hint that you will have to use something, because something which can help you. What you're actually going to do is you're going to multiply a number. You're going to multiply 1, then you're going to multiply 2 into it, then you're going to multiply 3 into it, and so on. And you are basically going to add 1 to the previous number you multiplied, and then you will multiply it again to, a final answer kind of thing. So there's only one thing that we've studied till now that helps you do something repeatedly, and this should be enough of a hint to get started with this, right? And the last function you need to make is to convert all A's to uppercase. So you will take a string just like you took in this first function using a prompt, and then you will convert all the A's in the string, small A's, to uppercase A's, right? And one thing that I'm going to show you right now will be, how to use the elements one by one in a string. But what you will have to do, actually, there's a reason why this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. This is kind of the easiest. This requires some thinking of logic, and this will require you to search Google, right? There's just a one-line solution to this, and all you have to do is you have to Google how you can, replace some specific character with some other specific character in JavaScript, that kind of a search, and you have to apply that in your code, right? So these are the three functions you have to make. Now, before you start, there's one small thing that I want to show you, that I have this return file open here, but the file actually doesn't matter. The only thing I need is the console. So let's say I made a string and it was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Yeah, I need closing. Yeah. So now I have a string named str which has value A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So now what if I want to access all these elements one by one? So basically you can refer to a string you can traverse a string like an array simply, right? Using a for loop. So I can do for var I is equal to 0, I is less than, so how many letters are in this? Let's say str.length, so that it can be anything, right? And I'll do plus plus I. Alright, so now inside I will do console.log. Now there are multiple ways this will also work, but usually how you access a string is using .char@, and in here you would give the index of the variable of the thing you want to access. So if I give I here, So this is a classic for loop that we used for, accessing our array, traversing our array, and a similar thing would work for a string. So now if I press enter, I see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all are printed one after one after the other due to this console.log, and they are now separate characters, right? So this is something you could use in one of these problems. So yeah, go on, give it some time. It might take you some time. I'm not saying that you will be able to think of it like extremely instantly, but it will be worth it because you will get extremely acquainted with functions and some other things too. If I name them, then basically I'm doing something that I shouldn't do. So yeah, go on, try this out. We'll see the solution in the next video, and that's it for this one. I'll see you then.